Very simple and inspired by one of our favourite nicknames for Grindhardt from our one of our regular players, Mordaunt. It's simply called Grindhardt, and it's pretty simple. You can pick Reinhardt, or Reinhardt, and you push the payload as far as you can. So I think we're going to see a lot of hammer downs, a lot of shielding, a lot of fire strikes, a lot of charges. It'll be interesting to see how this works out.
Yeah, I mean, I've only ever seen this many Reinhardts on a pre-set-up Ilios match, just to see what it looked like 12 Reinhardts charging at each other. Seeing a payload map, this is going to be really interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to go. No range damage apart from those fire strikes. Of course, they're very static. Now they. Oh, here we go.
So
oh, right. I am just going to pop down to Team 3 and let them know what's going on.
Alright, no problem. And we've started. So look at all these fire strikes going flying through. A couple of the Reinhardts already dropping down onto the payload, which means more Reinhardts are needed to drop down as well. First charges going absolutely crazy. And I don't even know who's winning right now. The Zimzum's just staying on the point. He knows his team's going to respawn pretty quick, so... charges and fire strikes galore. But they haven't made it through
all I could hear was the charge noise.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And there's the first ult. And the second ult.
So red team doing well so far to push reasonably far.
I'd call it they lost the first team fight. However, their spawn is so close that pretty much as soon as they started respawning.
They do need someone on the payload.
Yeah, well, Supervillain's just sitting there, letting the others off fighting. But otherwise, they'll just keep moving it up here, though. But if they get a quick kill or two. Oh, there's a great Earth Shadow.
I'm actually laughing from all the charge noises.
It's absolutely ridiculous, and I love every bit of it.
So blue team back on top here, but the red team are grouping.
Yeah, we say on top, but they've only got 3 left alive here, so they'll need someone to come back pretty quickly. And there's the Earth Shadow, so they could lose someone here. Zan misses a charge, but Scope does get it.
There's a good ult by Flank and Z there, and he's got the double charge.
Nice.
He will probably take Unknown Ellie here. He's going for the chase. Oh, there we go. Now, I probably should have stopwatched this, Biff.
Probably should have. Good news is it hasn't gone to overtime, so we do know effectively, pretty much as long as it doesn't go to overtime, we do know the time. And so advantage definitely here to the red team because of how close that spawn is right at this point. And oh my god, could they have gone any more crazy right then? It's Earth Shadow after Earth Shadow, they take every one of them down.
To be honest, I'm surprised that payload's still floating off the ground. There was a good 4 or 5 Reinhardts on the payload there.
Yeah, they are. I'm pretty sure they're not in the light category. Look at all these shields from everybody. They really need to time a little bit better with those Earth Shadows and Fire Strikes. You get an Earth Shadow with all the Fire Strikes, it could be pretty devastating. Although, good work here by the blue team.
Blue team back on top.
Getting back to point. The hard part here is a lot of them are low on health, and there is no support. So they quickly need to head back off and go get some of the health packs wherever they can.
And it looks like that a few of them are doing that.
Yeah, although they're certainly low, so it's gonna be a tough fight. Misses with the charge. Although there's 2-on-1 against Avatar, they really should have both been attacking there.
I do like the name that Bide just suggested. German genocide.
Oh, just worried about us going a little. It could anger some people, but no, look, it could be alright. Oh, that's a big kill. Ap4thy's left on his own, although that's a great charge in there by Beasley and Unknown Ellie, and can they get the kill? And they do. So they still hold at this point, although is everyone going to make it? They should all make it back about the same time. So another team fighting coming.
Do have someone on very low health on the blue team. Ap4thy.
Yeah.
Very difficult name to say.
Yeah. It's a great name, but it's a tough name, that's for sure. It's probably they get those kills. They're just not getting the charges. Look at all these charges coming right there, though. This is ridiculous.
It's almost like Hanzo says, simple geometry.
Yep. There's Rack for Roadhog, and there's another one. Avatar's stuck down on the point, though. He's literally just he keeps getting knocked out and sleeping on the point, but he isn't being killed. And the payload's 3 meters away. They've got to get the kills, otherwise it's going to get through to the next point. They probably will win this fight here with Avatar. But Grindhardts are coming back in.
Definitely a good map to have done the Grindhardt mode on. Lots of straight and narrows. Lots of there's pretty much a very linear way for the Reinhardts to take the payload. They can't flank.
Absolutely.
A lot of fire strikes going on.
And a lot. Here comes the charges. Someone's just going to be lining one up.
It's a big game of chicken.
Yes.
German chicken.
Yep. No one's there on the payload though. It's moving ahead. LordAvatar's pushing it forward. He's probably going to make it to this point here. No one else has got onto it. Oh.
Stops it just under a meter.
But is it going to be enough though? Did they get enough kills? And here's the charges. Look at these charges coming in. Oh, Zimzum taking
Zimzum with a double!
And he's going to get... Oh, wow! And
clutch ult from Ap4thy there.
And it stopped with 1 meter left. 2 minutes to go though, so there's still a lot of time here. But...
Yeah, pushing the payload back now.
Pushing the payload. There is 3 ults for the attacking team, although it probably will have 3 ults ready for the defending team. Unless someone gets picked off in the next couple seconds too. There's the first push, and where's the... And what a clean up there. Still got one of them sitting up on top, Supervillain, but I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do. He's just going to be running, probably hiding in the ship, get the high ground, because, well, Reinhardt needs the high ground. Look at these fire strikes just coming out and trying to take him out.
LordAvatar still managed to stay alive, and he's also retreated to the ship now.
Yep. Pulsars probably needs to stay out though, since there is 2 of them up there. I mean, it's probably not the safest spot. Here comes a charge.
That is a long charge from Nyan.
And he's unfortunately missed everyone. Can they get the kill? Although the Avatar with a big charge into Zan and a missed ult. And there's a good ult. And another good ult. LordAvatar. And they look like they're cleaning him up here. They might be, well, you never really know. They've got 2 in the back. Rack for Supervillain. It's 2 on 1, but the payload is moving and he's walking too slow, and that's the next point.
They do only have just over 2.5 minutes to get the last point though, so...
But they took that point right at the right time, that 2 of them spawned, 3 of them spawned really close by. So...
Yeah, interesting. The payload's moving.
It needs to push through to the next little gate part.
Right.
I believe it does automatically.
Oh, lots of charges.
These charges and ults.
That was a good ult there.
Yep, can they get 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, blue team cleaning up here.
Yeah, they should do. Although, oh, there's a big ult and there's another charge. Pulses comes in, unfortunately, just misses Akatsuki, but Akatsuki charges to basically save himself, which is a good idea here. His team will be back in a sec, and they'll have the numbers, that's for sure, over just the 2 of them that are currently on the point.
Minute 50 left on the clock. Red team's still got to push it up the hill and around the corner. Overcommitted by flank there. I think flank's going to go down here. Yeah, they are closing in on him.
Yeah, it's just a pack of Reinhardts chasing down. I am loving the fact that one Reinhardt is actually trying to flank right now. Yeah, fantastic goal.
And that Reinhardt is flanking Z.
Of course. Oh, well done by Ellie getting the kill, but Neon's right on him. And LordAvatar's coming in as well, which means I think LT's about to go down. He does. good ult there to get rid of Ruck for Roadhog. And they continue to push the payload.
Blue team got to remember to at least contest the payload, just to stop it moving. It's a minute on the clock.
There's just so many continuous Earth Shatters. You don't know which one's...
There's fire strikes, there's charges, and what I like is we're not seeing a lot of shields, because the shields aren't really going to do much.
Well, apart from blocking out one of the charges, yeah, you're right. It does absolutely nothing. They need to get a late kill on Supervillains, and they do. And that's a really good kill there. And they just quickly see the good part here for the defending team is it's a very quick charge back into spawn, and it's full health again.
Here we go, the final showdown. 20 seconds on the clock.
There's a big ult there. Can they get a quick pick? Ap4thy might be close to be going down. Another one. And a great charge there.
Blue team on top here.
Again. Niam with a kill though. Niam with a double kill. LordAvatar with one, and then that might be getting close to being it. They are all on there.
And they take it with
3 seconds left.
about 3 seconds on the clock. So let's see how the blue team do here. That was that was hilarious.
Absolutely loved it.
I tell you what, I have not seen that many angry Germans since a Rammstein concert.
Well played.
Of course, all the teams now are just working out what team composition to go with. See if they want to change things up from last round, and maybe give them a slight edge over the competitor.
Yeah, look, to be honest, I don't see any changes probably coming through from these teams. They're both pretty set on which heroes they want to be playing. And so I expect another 6 Reinhardts coming out from both the attack and defense.
Look, I don't see why you would play anything else. I mean, why wouldn't you pick the big German? He's got everything. He's got a big hammer. He's got a shield. He's got a ranged attack. He's got the Earth Shatter. He has a fair pool of health and shield. I don't see how you could pick anything else, to be honest.
So would you be saying he's the ultimate package?
Look, I think you can't go past Genji as the ultimate package. He's got the mobility, which Reinhardt unfortunately doesn't have. Very stiff in that charge. Not a lot of maneuverability. But, I do love the big German. So we're about to get underway here, 25 seconds.
Interestingly enough, they've gone over to that same spot.
Nice comment from Zan there. He's made a good observation. Okay, looks like they have 6 Reinhardts. It's a good observation there.
Called them noobs. So we will be interested to see how this goes.
Interesting.
Thinks they've got a Lucio. He may be in for a bit of a surprise when he sees that 6th Reinhardt.
Yeah, he thinks, oh, I'm going to get a pick here. I'm going to go for that Lucio, that low health pool.
Yep.
Get him with the charge.
And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure he's going to get a reverse charge and a fire strike.
So we're underway here. Interesting positioning from the red team. They all took the high ground.
Just taken Road Buckhog off the edge, but unfortunately, it's probably more beneficial to the attacking team more so than the defending team, because he has got a long spawn to come back.
Oh, that was funny. Road Fuckhog. You didn't quite get it right there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with it.
It is one of those tough to pronounce names. Blue team on top early. So here we go, approaching the first checkpoint.
There's the Neon Impulses charging into each other. A bit worrying that they shouldn't really be charging in solo. I'd like to see lots of charges all the way in, and LordAvatar gets the kill. Zan goes off the edge. He's tried to charge down Avatar on a really late push, and he's gone all the way off on his own. Meanwhile, it's basically one-on-one Reinhardt fights. Everyone just keeps going together and fighting away, and I just need to get.
Unknown Ellie slowly creeping up.
He's basically.
He's gonna back off.
Ruck Fodhog is sitting up the top. That's
takes down flank.
Yep, good work.
Ironic that flank was flanking.
And to try to flank again. Let's see if he can. LordAvatar's just trying to pull him out, really. because they have a couple
Zimzum
of
waiting for that
in the
health
server
pack.
room. Zan pushes through, but now it's a one-on-one fight. Zan versus Zimzum. Zimzum
And
charges.
Zan does pick up the health pack.
But Ap4thy gets the charge. And down goes Zimzum.
Nice ult by Zan there. We're going to take out Nand.
And
He does get caught in it.
And a charge, and oh, a double earth shatter everywhere. And everybody just decides to take a nap on the ground.
Pulse is going to move this payload up here while the red team are distracted.
Yeah, they're all just, see, that's the thing. They just keep going, they keep attacking. And someone just sneaks in behind and keeps moving that payload. unstreamed gets a good charge on Nian. He gets the kill, and an earth shatter and takes out Ap4thy as well.
unstreamed with a triple.
You're not going to see that too much in this game, that's for
Oh,
sure.
absolutely not, no.
Good ult there by LordAvatar. Is he going to be able to get one? No.
Blue team have the numbers.
Yeah, and they may be able to. They just need to make sure someone stays on the point there, otherwise they are going to end up, getting away. And there's a good ult there.
There's a good ult.
Attack. All those Grindhardt hammers just swinging around.
Blue team have got a couple of picks. They will move the payload on to the next checkpoint.
And there it is. So they're going to get the close spawn now. Red team probably should back up just a little bit, not too much, but you know. unstreamed with the super full charge to begin with. Just pushing forward, trying to get that flanking position, obviously. Grindhardt is one of the better flankers in Overwatch, of course.
Well, one of the better flankers in this game. Probably, in fact, I'd probably say he's probably the best flanker you could pick for this game.
Yeah, I feel like that's a very fair call. Normally, some teams, want to go for a tracer, perhaps, but no, it's definitely in this game, Grindhardt is going to be the best flanker, the best tank, and to be honest, not that bad on support, to be honest.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't pick any other support areas on it over him for this particular game.
And blue team absolutely cleaning up here.
It's funny, red team were on top early, but blue team have really rallied and they're pushing hard here. Now, the red team did get stuck here for quite a while before, so if they can take this now, the red team are going to have to hold off the last point for a good 6 minutes or so.
Yeah, they need to come through pretty quickly though, because they're pretty close, although they're definitely getting the kills, and that's some massive ones. They get unstreamed and Scope, and they do, and Scope gets charged. They should get the kill on him quite quickly, although he does take down Zimzum.
Scope on very low health.
Yeah, I don't think they've realised that though, and they've pulled back away. Nonetheless though,
So Scope is going to need to heal up.
Yeah, so they have held this point, which is exactly what happened in the last round, so it'll be interesting to see how long they do hold it here.
So blue team taking the high ground here. They've got 4 in the ship.
Oh, and a huge charge there.
unstreamed is going to try and advance the payload as best he can, although Ap4thy is there to scare him off.
Yeah,
We have got the 4 blue Reinhardts upstairs, now dropping down. Big chop. He's taking him right outside.
Avatar, and oh, there we go. Got the kill, but what's happening on the inside is the question, because it looks like they're definitely down on numbers. Oh,
I don't think the blue team realised that.
Nian with an absolute amazing fire strike that happened to take out unstreamed as he was charging in the opposite direction.
At the moment, definitely in the red team's favour, although 2 of their heroes are not on full health.
Yeah, Avatar's looking for the health packs, and he's probably saying to us, did you just take my health pack? Alright, the German can certainly be angry, especially a German LordAvatar.
Look, I think we were a little unfair before when we said that Reinhardt was the best support on this map. I think you'll find that Health Pack has probably done a bit more for each team.
Yeah, that's a fair call. Wow. I think that's Supervillain getting absolutely mauled by 4 Reinhardts up in the ship.
Oh, this is a big old clusterfuck right here.
Yeah, with a triple kill.
Red team on top here. They got the health and the numbers.
Yeah, although you never know here. No, maybe not. They have got. It's now 2 on 2. It's 2 on 1. Ap4thy and Pulses have absolutely turned that around, and Supervillains with not a great ult there, which didn't manage to get onto it.
And they got him.
And they got him. They're actually going to get this point.
They are going to get this point. So they got 3.5 minutes to push to the last point.
And look, it was 4 on 2, and next thing you know, it was 2 on none.
They somehow pulled it out of their proverbial. I don't know how they did it. So 3 minutes on the clock. Of course,
Pulse, but Zimzum takes
we
him down.
we had LordAvatar's team cap the final point with around 3 seconds on the clock. So we'll see what happens here. Lots of Earth Shatters there.
So many. As soon as they go to get back up and back down they go. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But they will get it. They'll probably get it up to around this corner, or exactly on the corner. And then we're going to have some charges coming in.
Here we go. Payload rounds the last bend.
Oh, they do let him go all the way around the bend. That's really interesting. Just a lot of fire strikes. Oh, wow.
From behind.
Flank, where's... Oh, there's the charges.
Oh.
That's amazing. I absolutely love every bit of that. What a cleanup. What a play.
Yeah, it looks like the red team have cleaned up here.
One of them left and they should get the kill very quickly. And the charge, and that's it. That was absolutely beautiful.
And it has been noted by the blue team. They are sending some notes to Flank about what they thought about that play. Not impressed.
Oh, they're impressed. They're just a little bit unhappy about it because Grindhardt has absolutely outflanked them. Better than they could have hoped for. There's so many Grindhardt charges just charging into each other. And the point, Payload is moving here. Flank's the only one left. So he's going to be going down really quickly in a sec, although he does manage to get one kill, and they do get two of them back, and they double Earth Shatter. Hey, but Scope had his shield up. Now Payload's going to keep moving. And another Earth Shatter. Can they get back onto the point? They just keep getting dropped.
Oh wow, there they go. Now that was 2 for 1 there.
That was amazing. So can they get the kill on Unknown Ellie? 2 of them on 1 and he died. The Pulseless is just standing on the point. He does need to get Flankency off it though, because he did go down too close. But LordAvatar with the charge on Pulseless, can he get the kill? Oh, wow, he took Pulseless out. They were both mid-charge and Pulseless was too low on health. He ends up dying from the collision. So 35
seconds.
This is going to be close. That's a great. Every Earth Shatter here is extremely important. The longer you can delay the enemy because they're too busy sitting on the ground. Scope and Akatsuki fighting down. They do need to double team so they can keep him alive. Pulses get charged. Pulses get. Unknown Ellie takes out Flankency though. 2 of them on 1 against Sand.
Yeah, we're down in the final 10 seconds.
I feel like they might take it. They're definitely going to charge onto it, but I don't think they're going to win it by time, because that is time now. So they are back on the point. We will let them keep going through this overtime, but that should still be it. So many Earth Shatters. They will be coming out all over again. They need to charge onto the point because no one's on there. And Scope gets there just in time. And here comes more charges. Pulseless coming in, charged into the payload. Huge Earth Shatter there by Flankency. They do get the kill on Pulse. Avatar misses, almost takes out Unknown Ellie. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Xander's still on the point. He's staying as long as he can, but
there's the overtime fuse.
I can't wait to see the play of the game. How about you?
Look, I think it might be one of those triples that we saw.
It's got to be. I hope this is that.
Ap4thy, he is probably the most solid Reinhardt player out of this group.
He's got 2 of them in there. That's lovely. That's lovely. There's going to be an Earth Shot hammer down here. Oh, that's just beautiful.
Great play from Ap4thy there.